Hello everybody, I am the Lightning Turk and welcome back to the final video of the 1760 roleplay. Unfortunately, this is a roleplay that was very good in the beginning, but then died out due to people not posting. And I'm sort of depressed by it because it was a really good roleplay and I personally had enjoyed it up to the point where it just completely, just slowly vanished when people went inactive and people just disappeared. And of course, there being other roleplays on the forums really did affect it, but not enough to actually cause a difference in the game because the players that were roleplaying in both this game and other games were players that could be able to juggle both of them at the same time, and they did. However, you know, things don't always go great. Things end quickly, and this roleplay ended quickly. Desert Fox Commander, I'm sorry for the fact that the game ended quickly. I apologize if it's my fault or anything, because I really did try, and I really did want this game to keep going. Unfortunately, it didn't. We can't really do anything about that. And I did post on the forums a few times for people to actually join it, but I never got a reply from anyone wishing to actually join the game, which really, sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it really did suck. Even though this game is fucking beautiful. Do you see this? Do you see this? I mean, honestly, I think it's like year 1770 or something of that nature. And just, for final recap, the British Empire is pretty much colonizing the whole of North America. The Holy Roman Empire is doing the same with the tribes of the North American tribes. Um, the the 13 colonies have been able to take Toronto. These guys haven't changed. Portugal and Spain continue their imperialistic tendencies. Algeria has attacked the other tribal group of Algeria, and they're just trying to take over the Tunisian region. The Ottoman Empire hasn't changed, but it was most likely planning an invasion of the Egyptian territories to the south of it. And in Europe, nothing had changed because most of the European players went inactive or just didn't participate at all. Even the new player that joined just completely didn't post. And Russia, I took over the Golden Horde. I posted on it, and then I annexed Ukraine and I posted on that too. But then seeing that nobody else posted, I was just like, fuck it, all right, fine. Unfortunately, the actions that I took were the actions that all of these role players took, and most of these role players, most to all of them, were very experienced role players. So yeah, old guard, not really fun. If it's energetic, it just keeps going. It just keeps itself perpetuates itself. It's like acceleration. It just keeps going forever. However, unfortunately, when people don't get the hang of it and it just doesn't click for them, it gets stale after a while and people don't focus on it. I'm just showing my armies because I don't give a shit anymore since the game's over. I'm just gonna archive this. Hell, I think I have archived this already. I'll just check later. But yeah, things get stale, and uh, what I had wanted from DFC was for him to, I guess, introduce some new things into this game to make things more exciting. Because we're all good and old role players. We all know what we're doing, but times have changed. There we go. Times have changed, and people get bored of things going like the same things going on, and the same strategies for people, and the same tensions going on, the same wars, and the same just everything. What I saw here was in the beginning it was something new. I saw something exciting with predetermined events gonna happening, but I only saw one predetermined event, and it wasn't really um, as exciting as I thought it was going to be, and then pretty much no other events happened. So, you know, expecting the role players to come up with things on their own is wonderful. I completely accept that. I completely support that. I'm behind it. However, I sort of I personally would have wanted the admin of the game to be able to, or more correctly, the creator of the game, the one who had this idea, to be able to, create things to keep the game from going stale, to keep people from getting bored, to just constantly create new tensions between nations. So, for example, we could have had just throwing it out there, we could have had uh events where there are crises unfolding between multiple nations, like causing tensions for war, giving one nation a claim over a single province to be able to, perpetuate um, anger and frustration between nations, and actually being able to cause either a small scale war or a large scale war. But, my babble aside, this game just didn't go far, and it really had the potential to go far, but all I saw was just, old guard, new guard, old people up to their old tricks. And so am I. I'm an old person, and I'm up to my old tricks. And it ended on day 31, I think, but I kept it up. And I'd like to thank the people who actually posted, such as Patton, I think Patton, Muhammad, don't forget the phlegm, Patton789, and a few other nations, such as Kaisler and the Ottoman Empire, for continuing to post for at least a little while after the game ended to be able to, just try to reignite it. But unfortunately, when you can't find new players, and it just doesn't get reignited. It just falls apart on its own. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. GG, guys. I apologize if it's my fault or in any form or way. I really tried. Really, I seriously tried, because I love all you guys. And it's really fun to see you guys doing role plays and, continuing to play. So, yeah. GG, guys. I'll see y'all later.